Hey Virgo. I'm gonna do your love reading for the week. I'm gonna do 6 shuffles, get you 6 cards and see what comes out. That's 4, 5, 6. Love messages for Virgo, please. The Tower, the Devil, the Lovers. Wow. Heavy, heavy stuff so far. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress, 7 of Pentacles, the Magician of the World, 2 of Cups. Okay, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. This is pretty big stuff this week, so I don't know. It looks like many of you might be going through some big transformations or something like that. All right, so overall energy is 7 of Pentacles. What I'm getting from this card is that you have waited a really, really long time. You've waited a really long time for something to come back around. And you truly believe that it would. And the energies that I'm getting this week are that you're realizing that they're not. The Tower card and the Devil card. Tower card is something completely falling and crumbling to the ground. So what I feel like this is like your belief that something would happen in a specific type of way, maybe with someone specific. Could be a Scorpio. You then have the Devil card. That is the next card. And the meaning that I'm getting from this is that you waited so long for something to come back around because there was like a borderline obsession here. Or maybe it wasn't even an obsession. There was you felt bound to this person in some way. And it could be because of maybe some type of soulmate connection, twin flame connection, some kind of deep, deep, deep connection that you definitely feel. But these two people met and then separated, and that's all they were really supposed to do. It was only really supposed to be a brief encounter, even though there's a super familiar connection or bond or like past life or some kind of soul connection, doesn't mean that it's for the rest of our current life that we're supposed to be connected to this person. Sometimes it just come in very briefly and then they leave. And I think you are realizing that this week with the Tower card. And the attachment was actually becoming negative because you were seeing it as an attachment, and attachments are always toxic. Expectations. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Gemini. Could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus. So your feelings, what I want to say is that, yes, you waited for a long time. It might not have happened. You're coming to a realization that it's not going to come back around, and you have to accept that. Your feelings and connection, the feelings that you have towards this person and the connection that you feel between the two of you actually is valid with the Lovers card, but I think your encounter was meant to be brief, was meant to stay brief. And as we move through the reading, I'm feeling a sense of relief because you are no longer waiting with the Seven of Pentacles. The waiting, I think, was the thing that was really bringing you down. And now that there has been some kind of realization that this is never going to happen, or not going to come back around again, there's a relief. There's like this relief of like, I can actually move on now, and I can detach. Queen of Swords. I can detach emotionally from this connection because I understand what it is now and what it was, and that's all it was supposed to be. And I feel like it's removing a lot of blocks in your life, and it's going to spark a lot of new things that come in, and attract a lot of really great new things that come in for you. And it's really taught you a lot about yourself, because I don't feel like this was, I feel like this is probably over a span of years that you were dealing with this, with the Seven of Pentacles energy of like waiting around for someone. And now that that's over, you kind of see yourself in a much more confident way. It's like one of those things where you go through something that's really difficult, and when you make it out on the other side, you're a stronger, more confident person afterwards, and you can face more challenges. So I feel like the Empress card is your energy after facing a challenge that was stretched out for so long through a span of so many years. And you came out on the other side a better person. Let's see what the other person feels. How does the other person feel towards Virgo, please? How does the other person feel towards Virgo? Okay. So we have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Death card. So again, could be dealing with a Scorpio. But from this person's energy, I don't know if they've moved on and they have a family now with the Four of Wands, but it looks like this whole situation has been released on their end. They're no longer stuck in this energy anymore. And I think it's because you're not stuck. Because I do think you guys can feel each other. And the fact that you released yourself from it is a release on the other person too. Because we definitely pick up on each other's energy. And it's a chapter that now can be closed. What is going on outside? Sorry, I apologize if you could hear that. There's like a rager outside or something. That can be closed out now, and both parties can move on to bigger and better things. Let's see what Romance Angels has to say. It was worth waiting for. So this is a really beautiful card to get because of the energy that I was getting initially of you waiting so long for so many years. I hope you don't feel like it was a complete waste of time and a complete waste of mental energy, because it wasn't. You learned something throughout this process. You learned something about yourself. You learned something about the other person. You learned something about life in general. You know, so don't think that it was wasted time or energy on your part at all, because it was worth it. I love getting that card in this reading. Let's see what Island Wellness has to say. Can I get some cards for Virgo regarding this person or situation? Okay. A bunch of stuff fell out. Coffin, I like you, and talking. So I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Wanting to date. This is the brief, lighthearted energy that I feel took place between the two of you. I think it's genuine connection. I think that it was brief. I think that the two of you were starting to feel something, and then one side was expecting it to come back around eventually, and then it just never did. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. Definite liberation here. That's the release that I'm feeling, the freedom from the Eight of Swords reversed. Talking, interested, conversing more. A weighted message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So what I see with this message is, if the relationship doesn't come back around, right? And you let it go, just like it seems like it is happening right now. That is probably when what you're actually looking for comes into your life. What you visualize with this person, by letting that go, it releases the blocks and it allows someone else to come in. And then you find yourself in a situation that you visualized 100 times. You just didn't visualize it with this person. So be aware of that. Be aware of how much you block yourself from the life you're meant to have because you keep visualizing the life you want to have with someone you're not meant to be with. That's a really good way to add to those oracle cards. Let's get some advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo regarding this person or situation, please. Advice for Virgo regarding this person or situation, please. You have the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Cups. So what it's saying is, please do not invest anymore into this. Do not accept a cup. Look at this cup. It's fake. It's like floating down from the sky. It's like not even real. It's like it was never meant for you to begin with. It was like an illusion this whole time. Eight of Cups, walking away. Yes, there's a lot of cups behind him. They're all spilled out. Probably a lot of tears, a lot of time, a lot of energy. But you walk away with your head held high, heading towards greener pastures and energy that's actually meant for you. So with that said, Virgo, that's your reading for the week. I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments if so. Check out the description box for anything you need to know. I do private readings, so you can hit me up via email for that, and I will send you all the information regarding that. And yeah, I think that's it, and I'll see you guys next week.